YouTube! Welcome to another video! Today we're watching Pirate Yakuza Review, the first game without object permanence by Max0r. I feel that I don't have object permanence, so I hope it's gonna be a game I enjoy. Yippee! Let's go, let's go! Guys, let's stop saying it's me, chat. God damn it.
Hello, everybody. Makes good videos here. I promise this time. Let me ask you a personal question. What do you think a video game is?
A video game? Wait. I kind of want to... Oh, wait. Max0r, we are sending you to Tartarus and... Oh, okay.
Let me ask you a personal question. What do you think a video game is?
It's a game of videos. No, it's a video. It's a digital game. Yeah. Because you know, there's also board games, right? And card games. But a video game is like videos
Usually,
anyway.
a video game is something that takes place in a setting and
Yes.
has internal logic which specifies where things are based on the things around them. That when you do actions, these things called events will happen that will be related to other events. This is known in game design as the principle of object permanence.
Yay!
When you fail to see this principle used, you will complain. You will call the game a nonsensical slop trough or other such true insults, for you are like a babe, crying out for succor in the night. But for those of us with refined tastes in our video entertainment, growing up is learning to ascend beyond the need for anything to make actual sense.
What the heck is that? Wait, I'm so confused. There was so much going on. Why was he ate the star in Super Mario. Wait.
Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, in Hawaii, Ryuga Gotoku, Jesus Christ, even the title can't figure out what this is a game that feels like it was made in an alternate dimension, where geography, tone, time, culture, language, relative lethality, and graphical fidelity itself all exist independently of each other.
What?
And
Whoa, women?
also themselves. To the extent that even the most basic of inquiries, such as, why am I currently watching a jab of a chopped unk washing himself in the shower for 90 minutes?
What?
Is a question that I am incapable of answering at this time. And
Wait. This is from the game that is such a...
90 minutes?
Wait.
Is a question that I am incapable of
Max0r taking 3 months to make a video like he isn't about to move back to section. God damn it, Max0r!
answering at this time. And we're the only thing
It's fair though, if you watch his videos, you can see why they take 3 months.
preventing a mechanic from being added to this game is whether or not a random developer thinks it is kind of funny. So on the off chance that you were hoping to get any actual information about this game, I have some very bad news for you. Which of course I will be delivering as soon as I am done playing baseball. So I can unlock the
I love the Vine Boom effects, SFX.
Angry Birds soundtrack. That is not a fucking joke. This game technically takes place in Hawaii, in the same way that it is technically made by human beings. This is coincidentally the actual state that I was born and raised in, and despite the seemingly accurate modeling of the literal island that I lived on for 17 years, playing Pirate Yakuza has never made me feel further away from my homeland. It is...
Any Hawaii puners in chat or in the comments? I'm curious. But Hawaii is I don't even know what time zone that is. It must be very far away, I think.
Very disturbing in a way that I cannot describe to walk through a Garry's Mod graphical rendering that is kind of like a building you have been in before, only to walk out onto the beachfront that you have kind of been to before, and watch as the hotel that you have kind of seen before is bombarded by a crew of period-accurate Caribbean pirates from the 17th century, at which point I jumped onto my 17th century pirate ship, fired my pink lasers at them, and boarded with my...
What the fuck? I didn't know pirate friendships like that still exist.
Crew comprised of 20 homeless dudes, random animals, and every furry I could find a discount for on the slave trade.
What?
Chicken Man is my strongest soldier, and I purchased him after doing 3 hours of gambling and hallucination karaoke.
You can just buy a chicken man.
Yakuza is just a special fucking game.
I love this song. Yay!
The problems with this game, or the solutions, depending on how Japanese you are, begin from the very start of the game, where we find ourselves in the shoes of Goro Majima, a canonically 60-year-old man primarily known for ambushing his senpai in random manhole covers and trash cans, recovering from...
It's so funny. Wait, I want to do that. I want to spawn in like that. I guess that doesn't... It's not a thing in real life. God damn it.
From his midlife crisis by proceeding to steal an entire pirate ship and becoming a better father figure to a child than his actual dad. At which point, Majima decided to introduce the child to the concept of a brothel and gambling because I said a better father figure.
What? I'm not saying it.
Good one. In order to facilitate our reckless marauding of international Labubu sales, we have to first earn ourselves...
White girl crack! Okay, come on.
In order to facilitate our reckless marauding of international...
Okay, listen. As a white girl, I hate Labubus. Please, come on. Please, leave me alone with those things. Come on, please.
Labubu sales, we have to first earn ourselves a lot of money and hire a...
What do you mean, guys? Why are you D'ing me? Do you guys hate... Do you guys like Labubus? You guys like Labubus?
Lot of homeless guys. Much like real life, Pirate Yakuza revolves almost entirely around the need to make more money, mainly by upgrading our ship with a myriad of customizable options, most of which are fundamentally insane. So to actually make our money, we need to beat up a lot of people for their $12,000 pocket watches and do a lot of gambling. Never mind, I hate this fucking game and I'm going...
Dealer, I hate people love ruining their life savings. Dude, is it like if you're a dealer at like a casino, do you think people are actually like you're actually in danger? I never thought of it, but I feel like I guess you are. People will hate you for dealing the wrong things, even though it's not your fault, probably.
To kill myself. This is all done within the game's two primary cities, beginning with the pirate haven of Madlantis, a seedy, chaotic, and leisurely location where every single woman character model is a prostitute, and the average time between street fights stretches into the 10-second mark. This is the part of the game where it becomes evident that there is literally no plan for what the gameplay should actually be. Bouncing seemingly at random between baseball with cannons, blackjack with hookers, claw machines with...
Whoa! That's a fire figure! Hell yeah, I want my Raymond Law action figure.
Samoa Joe, he's also the king of the Pirate Kingdom, as well as an entire naval coliseum featuring high-stakes...
Oh, so he's not a Yakuza? Probably. Okay, still, I need my middle-aged man action figure.
high-sea battles with crews of sumo wrestlers, escaped convicts, the BDSM squad, and just actual robots. But if I were to try and...
Wait, what is this saying?
BDSM squad and just actual robots.
ChatGPT, generate me a pirate battle that will make me unreasonably angry. Oh no, is it hard? I don't know, looking at Yakuza games, is the game itself difficult? Because like there's so much silly stuff, there's the karaoke and stuff, but is it difficult?
But if I were to try and describe the main mechanical madness of Madlantis, I would tell you that this game is primarily supposed to be a beat 'em up, not that you would figure that out for yourself. Frequently pitting the player against absolute industrial quantities of random goons inside the world's least insane Waffle House. And to do so, we have to properly utilize the combos and finishers spread between two distinct fighting styles. As a mad dog, we engage in a series of fast movements, knife attacks, and the ability to clone myself because, this game does not have enough units on screen, and as a hot dog, and as a sea dog, we watch as the creators of this game just kind of give up on having themes.
A sea dog? You just become a guitarist? And then you as a guitarist, you're stronger? Wait.
Allowing us to access a powerful arsenal of swords, guns, grapple hooks, and the malevolent influence of four dark...
No! Wait, violent?
Gods.
Violent
Notably
player?
including the dark god of killing everyone and ripping their skin off, as well as the dark god of summoning a tornado and instantly kidnapping the entire screen. But for those who are properly concerned about violence in movies and sex on TV, you will be...
Family Guy joke, please laugh.
For
No.
those who are properly concerned about violence in movies and sex on...
Okay, you guys. Okay, hot take of the day. I hate Family Guy. I hate Family Guy. I hate Peter Griffin. Okay, that's it.
TV.
That's all I wanted to
know
say.
That our protagonist does not canonically kill anyone in this game, just giving them horrific injuries and lifelong disabilities that definitely make them wish he did. So no matter how gratuitously violent everything on screen seems to be, just know that Majima is definitely an upstanding, moral paragon whose only goal in life is to provide secure employment for the world's extant clown population. Gainful opportunities on the SS Hello Kitty Island adventure include such tasks as powering the...
I love Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I like Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
Rocket engines that we use to drift around enemies, manning the cannons, of which this game story apparently is, as well as participating in a bout of hilarious high sea brawls, ranging from small scurvy scuffles all the way up to battling and boarding the entire population of an actual carnival cruise. Needless to say, we are going to need a lot of hands on this deck, which of course brings...
I like that. Yasha!
Our ship to the second major location of this game, where we will focus on recruiting our mighty crew in the island metropolis of Honolulu. Featuring such recognizable travel destinations as the Waikiki Beachfront, the Ala Moana Shopping Center, but they can't actually call it that, so it's named the Anaconda Shopping Center, even though there are no snakes in the state, and the streets where I used to run into movie...
Wait, that's so silly. Why Anaconda?
Vehicles for insurance fraud. Also, there's my favorite restaurant, the Gamer Sup store found in Description Street of the YouTube video neighborhood, where they sell wonderful energy drinks with code Max0r for 40 cents per serving. It is the only affordable drink in the entirety of this goddamn city. Now, while this...
Wow, I bet that's actually in the game. Holy shit. Damn!
Virtual rendition is surprisingly accurate to the real Hawaii. I do have to point out that the amount of random street fights is slightly exaggerated from real life, as in reality, warfare would be considered kapu around this point due to the prominence of the fertility god Lono, whereas the amount of random homeless people that you will encounter on the street is not exaggerated nearly enough. But what really broke my immersion and destroyed my entire experience was the idea that I could walk into any restaurant and not actually buy any rice. Fun fact, one time they opened a Buffalo Wild Wings in Ala Moana and they received literally non-stop complaints about the menu until they finally gave in and started serving the public rice.
Yes, we have rice. Very nice. Buffalo wings? Oh. I mean, chicken with rice works well.
Much, of course, like the real state of Hawaii, Majima's crew is extremely diverse and made of many backgrounds, because Hawaiians are very tolerant of all races and nationalities, so long as that nationality is not Micronesian. And if you get a Hawaiian to actually say anything about Micronesia, they will sound like the Mustache Man. So naturally, in order to secure a variety of people, and also maybe non-people, we have to do an extreme variety of completely disparate activities, taking up the vast majority of my entire playthrough. Sometimes recruiting people is easy, such as with the random homeless guy that I found on the street and recruited by giving him a single beer, or the
I wonder... Okay, hold on. Nice pause. I know, nice pause. Wait, that's so silly. You just give people stuff and then they're your crew. I like that. I like that. I wish that was real life. Well, maybe it is. I just haven't tried.
Zoo model who seemingly stands around waiting for a single person to score 100 in darts, while others are unnaturally complicated and absolutely not worth doing unless it is for the bit. Like the quest where you can recruit the famous Japanese streamer K-san.
Wow! Yo! K-san mention! Look at her. Yeah! Yippee! Yippee! Oh, that's cool. That's so cool! She's a part of the game. She's just a part of the game. Yeah, K-san from Independent, you guys. Look at that. Look at that.
Notable for having videos that I cannot show you.
Wait, really?
Japanese streamer K-san, notable for having videos that I cannot
You're not naked, but censoring it just makes it worse. So I had to put a gigantic fucking box here, otherwise it would look like something that it definitely is not. What is there? What is there, dude?
show you by walking around town and waving at people to make friends on the social media site Aloha links for the next hour of your stupid chud life. Not beating anyone up, not gambling my life savings away, just fucking waving at people on the street a minimum of 90 times. As you can probably tell by this point, there are many places in Waikiki to spend our time and money, and most of them are fun.
I want a bird! I want
Attending the entire vocational school where Majima apparently attempts his fucking HVAC certification or something by entering into a series of difficult tests on such useful subjects as fashionista.
Yo, look at his fashion though. He doesn't need to take a test. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe Mip will be in a game in the future. Oh, I would like that. Any sort of game. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Alcohol expertise, Japanese underworld studies, and Sega proficiency. While other activities like Mahjong require the player to memorize a phone book and hallucinate themselves into actually winning, because I'm convinced that Mahjong is a made-up game designed to make white people commit suicide. But if
whoa. Okay, but okay guys, fun fact, I downloaded Mahjong the other day on my phone. And I went through the tutorial, but I don't know how people would do it. Like, I don't know how people do it without it being like a... Like, how do people do it in real life? Because the game tells me, you know, the points and you know, what stuff is possible. I don't understand. Well, are you my grandma? What do you mean? I just like games like this. Okay. Hey, I bet some of you guys like chess. Alright. I don't know.
Mahjong and vocational school aren't your style of unusual gameplay mechanics, there is no need to worry. For Pirate Yakuza has a unique career opportunity where you get to play as a National Geographic cameraman, recording and documenting in full HD the extremely rare crotches of random jack perverts on the street. At which point,
why are they wearing a butterfly mask? I didn't know that was a fetish. What is that?
we unlock enough activity points to buy the perverts for my ship and place them into close proximity to the female cast. Needless to say, there are quite a few things to do in this game, and absolutely none of them come even close to the sheer joy and rapture that I felt when I first played Crazy Delivery, did 10 backflips, destroyed every car in a 2-mile radius, and delivered to someone a $2,000 pizza. It's not delivered.
Whoa! How good is the pizza? How good is the pizza?
It's vehicular manslaughter. However, the most impactful thing that we can do as a captain is not merely hiring a crew of employees, but instead bonding with them and forming friendships that I will soon come to regret. Because the real treasure on this pirate adventure is the friendships that we have made along the way. To this end, Pirate Yakuza has a great variety of interesting side quests to directly engage with members of our crew, usually in the most mentally deranged way possible.
Whoa, look at my crew.
We engage
Wait!
with members of our crew, usually in the most mentally...
Yo! Wait, what do you mean, who are these bozos? Did he actually say that? Did he actually say that? What the heck?
deranged way possible, such as in the quest where I taught a...
Wait, what? Did he say?
Usually
wait,
in the most
wait.
mentally deranged way possible.
It was like this when I went to a VTuber convention. God damn it. God damn it. Mipcord meetup? What do you mean? Well, you know.
Such as in the quest where I taught a bronze statue performer to tolerate getting beat up by children and encouraging others to do the same.
He's not wrong. That's the worst part. You know, he's not wrong. That's exactly what, like, I mean, I haven't been to a specifically VTuber convention, but like anime conventions, that's exactly what like Dokumi is like, for example. Yeah.
Taught a bronze statue performer to tolerate getting beat up by children and encouraging others to do the same. Or the side quest where Majima assists the traveling circus on their mission to abuse exotic
Stephanie?
animals. Most of the
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what?
quest where Majima assists the traveling circus on their mission to abuse exotic animals. Most of the time, these are pretty short, you know. You see a man, he is collecting trash, you collect trash, and as a result, you get trash. And other times, they are incredibly long, varied, and extremely impactful to the morale of my ship in a way that mere description is not able to and extremely impactful to the morale of my ship in a way that mere description.
When your Japanese Uncle Loki chop, but he has true love in his heart or something. What do you mean? He's not chopped. He's not that bad. And if, you know, yeah, true though. If you're chopped, you just, all you need is true love.
Is not able to properly convey. But in the interests of making this video kind of funny, I will do my best to recall the bizarre story of Max0r the Chop Dunk, who is...
Why does he keep calling him chopped? Give us chopped men some hope. No, don't worry. True love overcomes all choppery, you know. But also, you know, if you're a Mipune viewer, you're probably not chopped. I'm just saying.
recently come into a bout of depression because he is obsessed with Japanese high society women. So, of course, the natural response to such a conundrum is to track down and engage in 6 separate stalking quests where Majima attempts to recruit all of the women who, contrary to popular belief, are different, to a bizarrely filmed live-action Japanese rendition of The Bachelor, where every single woman is after the heart of the most chopped unk you have ever seen in your entire life. Along
Stop, the poor guy! Come on!
the way, Majima will learn that women are not merely pretty objects to yearn from the internet, like you may assume.
Wait.
Majima will learn that women are not merely pretty objects to yearn from the internet,
Oh, okay, it was Genshin.
like you may assume, but entire human beings with interests and actual sentient emotion. He will go go-karting with them. He will go cosplaying with them. He will do a live stream with them, creating a
that's
mass
cool.
casualty event for the world's largest population of online simps. He will buy 8 copies of their adult magazines and then give those magazines to his shipmates. And
Hell yeah! Awesome. Getting your bros their porn magazines. Oh yeah, Shibuya Kaho, right? I've heard she's in the game too.
he will have an intimate conversation with them about self-acceptance regarding eroticism.
Oh wait, that is her, right?
I love sexy stuff.
Damn.
and convincing them to demystify sex work. Also, one of them just fucking kills people using an actual sniper rifle. After which point, we are treated to a genuine, and this is not a bit, 30 minutes of watching our chopped unk fumble every single bag in increasingly insane and unhinged ways.
Wait, what was that? Wait,
Watching our chopped unk fumble every single bag in increasingly
what the fuck? Why'd he
insane and
do
unhinged
that?
ways. And if something like this ever happened to me, you would not see any more videos after this one.
Oh no.
The point I am trying to get across here is that Pirate Yakuza
What is it? Wait, so is it chopped unk? Is it chopped unk just a side quest? I'm so confused. I mean, I guess, right?
needs to be seen in order to be believed. If I didn't have visual proof of the things in this video, you would not believe that any of this was real, let alone being inside of the exact same game. But after you found your crew of maniacs, after you've seen them fight on the battlefield, after you built and customized the perfect ship, and seen all of these elements finally click together, there is no other game that will have this much chaos make so much sense in retrospect. Is it weird? Yes. Is it good? Definitely yes. You need to experience a Yakuza game at least once in your lifetime, and that is non-negotiable.
Yakuza 3 Remake Backlash blows up again as... Oh, okay, I see. I want to play a Yakuza game though. I want to play a game. One of them. Maybe this one. The Pirate Yakuza? I don't know.
Okay, maybe it is a little negotiable. Thank you to all the people supporting me on my Patreon. I am going to try to make the next video kind of short, and I hope that all of you have a very nice day.
What?
I'm going to try to make the next video kind of short, and I hope that all of you have a very nice day.
Max0r flexing his $2 of Patreon money. I'm sure he has a bit more than that. No? Guys, grant this man some money.
Pirating this video game.
This is the moment.
Yay!
Our hearts beat to the sounds of our
Is everyone just donating 1 cent?
like there's no tomorrow. Set sail.
Oh.
Let all who oppose us drown in their sorrows. You wanna fight, you know our name.
It is cinema. It is cinema. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. yeah. This thumbnail is crazy, but the one for this video is also crazy. So you know. Alright, W video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to Max0r, check out the original video, alright? And if you want to, like and subscribe, come over to Twitch to watch me live, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.